Hello and good afternoon again. I have with me today the lovely Minal Patel. Hi, Minal.
Hi, Ellie.
And she is going to be sharing all sorts of marketing, good, juicy stuff. So, Minal, tell us a bit more about your story. Professional story, where did it start?
So way back when, I started my working life as a PA, and it suited me really well because I'm quite an organised person, and I just really loved it. And then for one company that I was working for, I got the opportunity to actually join a different team and take on a role that was part marketing and part admin, and that's kind of where my love of marketing and my marketing career started, and that was more years ago than I care to remember. So
I've started. You're 12.
So I've spent the vast majority of my professional career in various marketing roles, predominantly for tech companies. The last company I worked for, you may have heard of, is Constant Contact, which is where my love of email marketing comes from, but also my love of small business. It's where I got bitten by the small business bug, and I headed up their marketing function in the UK. So been marketing for many years and have been working with small businesses for around 7 years. So
Okay.
really I thought when I started my business, I really clued up very quickly. But when I worked for Constant Contact, I thought I'd got the challenges small businesses face. But gosh, you don't understand until you're in it. So now I completely get it because I am one myself.
Yeah. So why did you, this isn't a question that I've said I would ask you, but why did you decide to leap from corporate to having your own business?
So that's a story in itself. I actually got made redundant from Constant Contact, but the redundancy happened at the time that my husband and I were buying this house.
Okay.
So my husband, a year before I got made redundant, my husband had this harebrained idea to join a US startup that didn't have any presence in the UK. So to be able to do that, he set himself up as a limited company.
Okay.
So when we decided to buy this place, he hadn't been self-employed for more than a year. So we applied for our mortgage as me with the lead applicant, and so it was all kind of on me. And then one thing and another happened with the people that we were buying from, and our mortgage offer was about to run out. So we got that renewed, and a week after we got that renewed, I got the news that I was being made redundant. I'm quite risk averse.
Okay.
So my first thought was, we won't buy the house. My husband went, nope, we're buying it. And the reason we were buying it is because he worked at home all the time, and my dining table was his office. Right. And I was done with that. So I said, all right, well, I'll just go out and get a job then. And he went, no. And I went, oh, lady of leisure. So no, it was his idea. He sort of said, why don't you set up on your own? I've watched you, talking to small businesses and giving them marketing advice. And I see how it makes you feel when you're doing that, and I think you'd be really good at it. So it was through his encouragement, really.
Right.
And I knew that if I went and got a job, I didn't want to work for a big corporate. My struggle was, how can I still work with small business and get a job? And now I have a job and I work with small business, so it's a win-win.
Yeah. I think generally, I mean, it's fabulous that he supported you with that. That's wonderful.
And he still does.
Yeah, cool. I think women generally are quite risk averse anyway, which is probably why the whole GDPR thing, which is one of the things that you're coming to talk about, has really affected us. So GDPR and email marketing, you're actually coming to wave the banner and say email marketing isn't dead.
Yes, it isn't. absolutely. I think if you had been the type of person who was sensible with their email marketing before GDPR came along, GDPR really should not have had that much of an impact on you. So before GDPR, I never added anyone to my list unless they specifically asked me to. I never sort of got people's business cards from events and just added them to my list, which happened to me in the past.
Yeah.
And it's a bit of a surprise when you get a marketing email out of the blue, when somebody that you're speaking to that you haven't really even built a relationship with, and it's not even a marketing email, it's a bit of a sales email.
Yeah.
So I think if you were sensible in the first place, GDPR, apart from you and I have talked about this, but apart from trying to decipher exactly what everything means, it shouldn't have made much of an impact on you. So email marketing is still the most cost-effective digital tool for small business, and you know, I would say that it really it helps build things like your credibility, because if you're doing the good stuff and giving people information that helps them and keeps them interested, you're building that trust and that relationship, because you don't know at which point your prospects might want to buy from you. And email marketing really helps you to be seen by them on a regular basis, and it's different from social media because of those pesky algorithms. So you don't know who is actually seeing your posts on social media.
No.
And if you post something on social media and it gets a lot of engagement, it's brilliant for reach. But for building relationships, email marketing is the tool.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, we look forward to hearing you talking about that at the conference. What would you say, do you think that it's the biggest marketing challenge today, the pesky algorithms, or what would you say is the biggest marketing challenge for small businesses today?
Yeah, I think it's being heard. It's being heard over all the noise, because, you know, small businesses have cottoned on to the fact that digital marketing is a low-cost tool for them that they can use quite easily without really having to go to anyone else. It's easy to set up a Facebook page or an Instagram page and, you know, post things yourself without really having the expertise, let's say. But if you're not being different, if you're not different to the next, you know, your competitor, what you share and what you talk about just gets drowned out by all the additional noise. So I think in terms of just sort of digital marketing, it's actually being heard and being seen to be a business that can be trusted.
Yeah. And remind me again, what is the attention span of?
It's 8 seconds. Wow. Now the human attention span is 8 seconds, which is 4 seconds less than a goldfish.
Okay, so on that note, where can we connect with you before the conference? So
all my social media is on my website, which is marketingbyminal.com. I also have a blog on there that I update regularly, so there's lots and lots of free marketing advice. I'm on Facebook, I have a Facebook group, I'm on Instagram, LinkedIn and Twitter. Quite excited because tomorrow I'm launching a local tweet chat, so if anyone who sees this in the future is based in Hillingdon Hour launches tomorrow, which is exciting. Also, from my website, you can join my email list. There is a button there that you can sign up and receive my weekly tips by email. I'd love to, if you drop me a connection on LinkedIn, I will link in with you. Just give me a little prod as to where you found me from, because I think there are about 40 invitations in my inbox at the minute, and I have no idea who these people are. So I'm happy to connect before the conference, because I'd love to take those connections and make them real by speaking to people face to face.
Yeah, cool. Okay, that's great. And can people join your Facebook group before the event?
Absolutely. So if you search for, it's probably easiest to get there from my Facebook page, which is Marketing by Minal. And if you go on there, the group is linked to the page. You have to answer 3 simple questions, which are all about you and your business. And once you've answered those, you can come in and get marketing goodness that isn't available anywhere else.
Love it. Good. Thank you. Well, we will see you not too distant future.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to having some sun and some warmth.
We'll see what we can do.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Thank
Brilliant.
you. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.